Hi everyone, my name is Irit Landgraf and I am super excited because this is my first project on the HIPAA Kid Club design team, and I'm using here almost exclusively the September kit with the exception of what you see now on the screen, and I will explain everything I did on this page, but I just wanted to say a few things. In March of 2014, I started making process videos on YouTube. And the reason I started making them was because I loved watching process videos. And I still do. And I still watch many of them. And so I thought maybe people will enjoy watching mine. And the reason I felt confident enough to do that was because I was on the Facebook group of Nicole Jones 911, and Nicole knows this. I've already told it to her a few times, but that group, which she started, and she's always active there, but there are now I think 1,000 women on that group, or people. I hope there are some men also. So that group really gave me the confidence to start this, and I have now made about 90 process videos, and I think I have close to 1,900 subscribers, which is amazing. And I just think YouTube is such a great way, I guess, for people to get to know us or each other, and I really feel like this is the place where I enjoy sharing my process and my pages and my stories, and yeah, it's just been like really good, and I just wanted to say thank you because I wouldn't have like done this on my own. And so another thing that I had in mind was I'll keep doing what I love, and showing my process and talking about products and ways to use them, and maybe someone will notice. And someone did notice, and it was Kimberly from HIPAA Kids, the owner of HIPAA Kids. And yeah, so I'm really grateful to her as well, and to all of you on YouTube that write me lovely comments and watch my videos and like them. So yeah, that's it, and I can't believe I'm now a part of this like incredibly talented design team. I learned about HIPAA Kids through the videos of the design team, and if you go back on my channel, there's a video where I show the first kit that I got, which was the June 2014 kit, and I just talk about all the reasons that I picked HIPAA Kit, and I had no idea that I would end up on the design team. And now I'm talking too much, and I'll forget what I want to say about the page. So just thank you to everyone, and let's get on with the scrapbooking. So I started with, actually without a specific page in mind. I just grabbed this ephemera pack that came with the August kit, and I watched this video of Nancy, Kitty Scrapper, and she made her own embellishments, and I thought that would be like a great idea to use with these humongous, ginormous packages from crate paper that I can never get through, and it's always like so much stuff in there, which is of course good, but too much choice. Such problems. So I just thought, maybe if I can group some of these, they will be easier to use, and then I don't have to start all this layering while I'm doing the page. And yeah, that's what I did, and you can see the whole thing, and I kind of went with like tone on tone, just because it's the easiest for me, and that's also how I use a lot of my products. So a few of these pieces ended up on this page. So I decided my background is going to be this lovely soft shade of pink cardstock, and this came actually with the August cardstock add-on, and I just love this color. It's like a beautiful, beautiful soft pink. And what I did here is I wanted a very subtle effect, but still I wanted lots of texture. So I usually add gesso to my pages with a palette knife. And actually, usually when I add gesso, it's because gesso is a primer, and just the color looks and moves better on gesso. But here I used it just for how it looks in itself, but you could also use white paint, white acrylic paint. It would look exactly the same. And the way to get this lovely, it's kind of like a cloud look, I guess, and very soft, is to use a dry baby wipe. And you could also use a dry paper towel, but the baby wipe is slightly softer, and you just dab it in the gesso, pick up a little bit, and then just dab it on your paper until you get the look you want. You can add more layers or keep it very, very subtle, but I just love how it looks. And just the layout is full of these soft colors, pinks and some cream and white and touches of gray, and it just works so well. And for more texture, I also added modeling paste or molding paste with a stencil. The stencil is from Tim Holtz, and it's called Speckles, and it's a really fun stencil and gives a lot of texture. And I'm using modeling paste that I bought in my art supply store, but one of the add-ons in the October kit has texture paste from Ranger, and these are supposed to do the same. I will compare the texture paste from Ranger to the modeling paste that I have and see if there are any differences, but it should be kind of the same product. And I just love the texture. Yeah, I'm gonna say texture again. So that's kind of it with my background, besides some splatters that I added like at the very end. And I matted my photo. I used a square photo, which is a size I really like working with square photos, and I layered it on a few pattern papers. A couple from the September kit. I love that crate paper with the stripes. It's just so beautiful. It's from the Notes and Things collection. And I also used I think one paper that came with the August kit. It was just a scrap, and it worked really well. It's the Studio Calico one, with the background and with the white background and pink numbers. And the pink numbers have gray outline, so the colors worked perfectly. And I am so happy that this kit is full of word die cuts and wood veneers, because I don't have to think of a title, and these just make excellent titles. And yeah, so I used the Studio Calico wood veneer shine, and I added also a little bit gesso on it, but just a little bit, just to soften that the wood. But you can see it, but it's very, very subtle. And then, because I did all the layering before on these tags and die cuts from crate paper, it was really easy to just add them and add these layers. And you know, there are like all these interesting layers here with a vellum, but it was already done, so I didn't have to work at it for this layout. And the final touches were just some embellishments. There were these metal like little thingies, stars and an arrow. These are from My Mind's Eye. And I also layered a vellum piece from crate paper on like a, what's it called? The circles, like peaked circles? Is that the name? That also came with the crate paper notes and things, ephemera pack. And I added some enamel dots because, yeah, those are always good. And I added some chipboard pieces. I love chipboard, and the September kit is full of chipboard pieces. And I added some of the Teresa Collins ones. And yeah, that's it. And the last thing I did was huge splatters of silver ink, and those are the like final touches. And I added my journaling of about my daughter, and we were at the beach, and she just loves it. It wasn't too hot, but she played in the sand and was just very happy. And that's it. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day. Bye.